I'm good. We have 24 of the baddest 305 sprint car drivers here to do battle for $4,000 at Beckley. We are all here in the memory of the late, great Sean Vardell. So race fans, get your butts out of them seats. Drivers, pull those belts tight one more time and hop up on the cushion for the Outlaw. This is the inaugural Cowboy Classic presented by Barrier Supply. $24 drivers, 30 laps, $4,000 in an amazing trophy on the line, and all the glory of being the first annual Cowboy Classic champion. Who's it going to be? Drivers creeping to the start zone. Green flag, green flag. Dim gets the jump on Justice. Brame around 360, now at 520. We got 3 cars around. Through 1 and 2, that's the 19 of Alfred Gildridge Jr. That is Dustin Young in the 25D and the 44X of John Brame. It's going to be Dim and Justice, your front row. Creeping towards the start zone. Green flag, green flag. Dim with the slide job over Justice. Justice looks to undercut him. Take the low side through 3 and 4. Owen Dim leads lap number 1, and it is an absolute hornet's nest through the back. Dave Brown Jr. on the inside of Dylan Baldwin there. Taking the inside to complete the pass. He takes the 3rd spot from Baldwin. Jaden Bowling in 5th. Weaver in 6th. 2 down, 28 to go. Got the 5 of Varner up in the wall again. Dim getting very close to that outside wall, but that is the line that has the grip for him right now. 97K in the wall, just a smidge a little bit. That was Hefner. Dim still your leader. Justice just a couple car lengths behind. Behind him is Dave Brown Jr. Dylan Baldwin 4th, Jaden Bowling 5th. The razor's thin cushion on that outside for these top level drivers. Dim in the 17 still your leader after 6. Starting to catch the first slower cars at the tail end of the field. First cars that Dim is catching is 25D of Dustin Young and the 23 of Painter. And it'll be Varner after that. Dim looking to the inside of Young. Looking to make him the first car lap down. The slow 23 right in front of him. This gives the opportunity open to Justice. This lap traffic might determine the race if it stays green. Still no cars between the top 2 leaders. Nobody a lap down yet. 2 wide in front of the leader. He doesn't have much places to go. Justice still about 4 car lengths behind Dim. Baldwin, Brown, and Bowling just behind them. Top 5 is within a 1.5 seconds of each other. Justice and Dim starting to cut through traffic. Still have anything. Brown, top 5 is all right there. They're all stuck behind traffic. Dim still your leader. The top 3 of the 5 leaders all on that high side. That is Dim, Justice, and Baldwin. Dave Brown's on the bottom. Jaden Bowling in 5th in the middle. Brown gets past Baldwin for 3rd. Baldwin smacks the wall in 2. That is Shades of May. Dim starting to get through a little bit of traffic. Justice and Brown right behind him. 23 is a lap down now. Dim and Justice. All 5 of these drivers are chasing each other through traffic. The next couple cars for them to get past. There's technically 1 car between them. That is a 15 of Derek Treese. Dave Brown to the outside trying to take that second spot. 25 of Justice held up on the inside by the 15 of Treese. We are 15 down, 15 to go. We are already halfway. The 44 Brown right behind 17 of Dim for the lead. They're looking to split the 10 car of Richard Wisdow. He is in 21st. Dim and Brown get past him. Bowling up to that 3rd spot. What does Jaden Bowling have for these 2 drivers? He was the quick time earlier tonight, setting a new track record. Dim looking to chase down the 25D of Dustin Young. He'll be the next car. Dave Brown looking to the inside of Dim. Dim's going to use that outside momentum to roll right back past him. Looking to be 11 laps to go this time by. Dim gets a little tight on exit. Here comes Brown and Bowling. Dim cuts through the inside, cuts the gap. 1 car between them. What's Brown going to do? Brown cuts underneath Young. Gets a lap down with a little bit of momentum on Dim. Here comes Jaden Bowling. Brown clears Young, loses momentum. Young back undercutting him as the lap car. No distance between the 2 leaders right now. Eight laps to go here at Beckley. Dim still your leader, 1 car between them. Brown smacks that right rear off the wall, looking for some more speed. Brown just trying to rip that high side to chase Dim. He has an 0.8 of a second lead. Couple car lengths advantage. Looking to make it 6 laps to go this time by for Mifflintown, Pennsylvania's Owen Dim. Caution in turn 1. We have 1 car slow, 2 cars slow in turn 1. 1 round is the 15 of Derek Treese and the 67 of Dylan Baldwin in the middle of turn 1 and 2 on the high side. This has been an exhilarating race through traffic. 5 cars just cat and mousing each other through all of the cars they're lapping. Dim has been staying in control, but David Brown Jr. and Jaden Bowling have been there. Wyatt Justice was right there in the beginning as well, the first half. Then Bowling and Brown got past him. This is going to be a very interesting race with 6 laps to go. It's going to be a single file restart. Man, that was a rough and tumble 24 laps to get through right there. It's going to be just as exciting. 6 laps to go here at Beckley. Dim will be the one in control. He fires first off the top. 6 laps to go at Beckley. Dave Brown with a huge slider. Dim cuts right back underneath him. Jaden Bowling down to the bottom. Does he have any momentum there? Dim is still your leader. 5 laps to go at Beckley. There's a razor's thin cushion on the top. Who can take advantage of it? Bowling looking for momentum on that bottom side. There's not too much there. He's still very strong. Bowling and Brown almost made contact. 97 of Hefner makes contact in 2 with a wall. Four laps to go. The 5 of Braden Varner up in turn number 3. Caution is out. Braden Varner in the 5 stuck up against the fence, having a cuddle session with the outside wall in turn number 4. Brown predicted it well and threw that massive slide job. What are him or Bowling or anybody else going to do this time? Creeping through 3 and 4. Green flag, green flag. Massive slide job again from Dave Brown. Is it going to stick? Owen's already cutting back underneath. Owen dim back in the lead. Here comes Jaden Bowling and Justice. Dave Brown with another slide job. Doesn't work that time. 2 laps to go for Owen Dim. Bowling's move for second didn't quite work out. 1 more lap to go for the Cowboy Classic at Beckley for Owen Dim. Through 1 and 2, he has them cleared away. All he has to do is keep it clean. Coming through turn 3 and 4 for the final time. The first annual Cowboy Classic goes to Pennsylvania's Owen Dim. Second goes to Dave Brown. Third, Jaden Bowling. Fourth to Cornbow, and fifth to Wyatt Justice. Congratulations to Owen Dim for, before passing skills, winning the first annual Cowboy Classic. Those guys are going to go through the scales. We're going to bring the 17 back on the front straight away and make him officially the first winner of the Cowboy Classic in memory of Sean Vardell. I will meet you guys down in Victory Lane in just a moment. All right, race fans, we have the first inaugural winner for the Cowboy Classic here at Beckley Motor Speedway. Climbing up to the top of the wing, Pennsylvania's Owen Dim wins at Beckley. Come on over here, Owen. You got the beautiful, nice trophy. You got the massive check that's 8 feet long. You had a great dash. Took home a little extra money with that. Started on the pole tonight, and you're able to fend off many challenges, especially through all that treacherous lap traffic. What do you think about winning this massive race and just the race in general?
This is just awesome. Thank you guys for putting this on. It's a great event. We're so glad we could be here. Yeah, that was tough. That lap traffic was really difficult. After I crossed Dave over here, coming out of 2, I knew I kind of had it won, and it was just, make good laps from there. But man, I cannot thank Ty Wolfgang and oh my gosh, Tate so much. Oh, they had this thing freaking ripping, and my dad. I wouldn't be able to do this without him. I appreciate him so much. So this is just so cool to be able to get this win. We've had a really, really tough season, a lot of learning, and it's good to end the year with a win.
What other sponsors, what other people that help you get to the track help make this happen with your 17 machine, be able to win the Cowboy Classic this year?
Yeah, Ramsey's Car Wash, the Bellevue Inn, Fisher's Heating, AC and Electric, Martin Law, oh man, I don't want to forget anybody, GSD Racing, Gene Lotta Ford, Delancey Trucking, oh, there's so many of them. But yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this without them. But yeah, this is awesome.
What do you think about this trophy?
It's fantastic.
Where's that going to go in the house?
Oh, it's going to go in the shop.
It's going to go in the shop? That's awesome, man. Well, give it up for tonight's Cowboy Classic winner, Owen Dim. Second place finishing Jaden Bowling from Holden Beach, North Carolina. How was that lap traffic for you trying to gain those couple of spots and come up through the field and just come up a little bit short here in the Cowboy Classic?
Yeah, it's been a heck of a weekend. To break the track record in qualifying, come from 4-1 in the heat. Made a mistake under caution. I didn't realize that was the consequences, but once I caught lap traffic, I was able to use that to my advantage. That's when I started passing cars, and then it was just us top 3 were too close, and I just couldn't get clear from second. I felt like we had a shot to win it. Once we got in clean air, I think we would have had it, but we live and we learn, and we move on to the next one.
Yes, we do, man. You've made so much progress over the last couple months running with the Carolina Sprint Tour. We appreciate having you this year, finishing out 2024, and we expect to see you a lot more in 2025.
Absolutely. 2025 is going to be big, so everybody please join our social media at Jaden Bowling Motorsports, and everybody stay updated.
Yes, sir. Everybody keep up with Jaden Bowling. He's got big plans in racing, and congrats to him on finishing second place tonight here at Beckley. Now we're going to talk to third place, downtown Dave Brown Jr. You had to throw them side jobs, man. You had to try to make something work, especially in 1 and 2 those couple of times. What was your mentality through the race, and how does it feel still ending up with a third place?
Well, we got in a lap traffic, and I'm pretty sure I got by him at one point. And I think might have been another car around us, but and then he got back by us. And I never like seeing the cautions. I like lap traffic. I feel like I'm really good at it. And then once we were lined up second, I mean, it's the only thing you can do is bomb him on the start, because I wasn't going to catch him in clean air. And then even after we got going, he just walked away from me. And then I was playing defense with one car, and it was a good finish. I was saying to these guys, I don't know where the line is for the timing and scoring, but if it's at the start finish line, I would disagree with him finishing second. But still, all in all, a damn good time. It's a fun place. There was a bottom and a top in the heat races, and it's badass. It's elbows up, and I mean, we'll be back.
Yeah, it was great to have you with us. Maybe you could come down to Carolinas a little bit next year. That'd be cool if we could have you. But congrats on third place to downtown Dave Brown. We got the Cornball finishing in the 4th position tonight. Jeremy, how did you feel about the feature overall? You came through a little bit of adversity through the field, especially through that lap traffic. How did you feel about the feature?
I was really good. Just kind of screwed myself leading the heat race, and then I got passed by that 01. But I mean, he was real good. So starting 12th, not being in dash, I really didn't think I have a shot. But we kind of set up for the bottom, and I mean, it was like a rocket sled on rails there on exit towards the end when all them guys were still kind of blowing across, and it worked out, and I just stayed patient and just didn't miss the bottom.
What sponsors, what people help you get to the track every week and be able to have a great finish here to finish off 2024?
I got to thank my main man, Cole. I pick him up, and we go racing pretty much every weekend. And like this is 5 hours from home, and we just pick up and go racing when we want. My mom, she's at home watching. I told her not to make the drive because I didn't think I'd do good, so that one's on me. But Evan and Jerry's Auto Service, they've been with me since the first day, and I'm glad we're still all together.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the 4th place to Jeremy Cornball in the 27. Now rounding out the top 5, we got Big Justice, Wyatt Justice. You started on that outside pole tonight. You were right there the whole time through a bunch of the lap traffic. Fade back just a little bit to 5th. How'd the feature feel, and how do you feel about finishing 5th?
I feel like I could have done better. I probably should have stayed on Owen's bumper through lap traffic instead of trying to split lanes and get by cars just to pick up a position or whatever. And obviously it didn't work out. Congrats to them. It's awesome that somebody like them can win this race and them be dominantly fast all night. And I got to thank Sure Shot Directional Boring, Sims On Site Sanitation, Pure Max Racing Oil, and Sharps Grocery and Hardware, and my dad and my mom and my 2 sisters for coming today.
Well, awesome. Thanks for coming out with the Carolina Sprint Tour tonight at Beckley. It's awesome to have you guys come down with a couple, come race with us a few times this year, hopefully to see you more in 2025. Thank you, race fans, for an awesome Cowboy Classic, the first inaugural event here. We appreciate you guys so much. So much went into putting this event together the last few months. Just thank you to all the fans, all the drivers, staff, everybody with the 2024 season. I can't thank you guys enough for making this one hell of a first announcing year to be. I'm so glad and so blessed to be able to have this opportunity, even with the loss of Sean and everything. But from everybody at the Carolina Sprint Tour, Andy, George, all the officials, everybody, we just want to thank you all, and we will be back at Beckley in 2025.